Good morning. We are making nachos for lunch. I used to have nachos all the time, but they're just super expensive these days. Like those onions were, actually, I think those onions were $1, so I got them on sale. Usually they'd be $2 or more. But for everything that goes into the nachos, they end up being very, very expensive to make. Because you need the vegetables, you need the chips, you need the ground beef or chicken or whatever meat you're going to use. You need the salsa, and if you want other fancy stuff like sour cream or guacamole, you got to buy that too. So nachos, at least for me, are just out of my price range most of the time. So we're going to make some nachos, Stacey style. So I'm splurging. Normally I can't afford the chips, I can't afford the taco sauce, I can't afford the sour cream. That's why I just don't have nachos very often. But the yard sale went pretty well. I wish it would have went a little more well, but that's okay. It was enough that I was able to get a whole lot of groceries. And if you're wondering what the food pantry bought of this, I'm really not sure. Probably not much, if anything. Maybe the oil. If I put a little oil in the skillet with the hamburger, that came from the food pantry. Now, so what to make, say, nachos could I get from the food pantry? Well, ground beef or chicken, depending on what kind of nacho you want. Oil, ground beef, oil. Yeah, that's all I can think of. I've never seen nachos at the food pantry. Not one time. So we're going to come over here. I am going to wipe out the skillet one more time. And yes, I did clean the stove, and promptly, right after I cleaned it, I spilled crap on the stove. So, yeah. Alright, I think this skillet is clean as usual. I have washed it and washed it and washed it, washed it and washed it and washed it and washed it and dried it, etc., etc. Okay, so I made my own ground beef yesterday, but it's very, very lean cut, so I am going to put some oil in here. And I only have about 4 ounces of extra ground beef that I didn't turn into hamburger. I honestly wasn't sure what I was going to do with this bit of beef. Because this is eye of round, and I ground it and turned it into ground beef. And I'm going to let that melt for just a minute. So there it is. Yes, I found the lid. No, it's not clean. Onions are chopped up. I don't really need a plate. I need to clean up this onion mess now. Alright, sorry for the abrupt movement, but we are going to make the spice mix. And you're thinking, Stacey, just toss it in the pan. Yeah, I know, and I've done that for years, but here's the problem. When you toss every spice individually into the pan with the ground beef, it is not the same as if you mix it all up in a cup first. And I don't even know why it's not the same. It just isn't. The flavor profile is just not there. It's weird. It's like the spices for tacos just doesn't mix right in the food if it's not already combined. Very strange. So we're going to do it. I bought some fresh garlic yesterday, but forgot the black pepper. Got that today when I went out. I was looking for the big pepper. They didn't have it. I should say all they had was peppercorns, and I don't need that. I don't have a peppercorn grinder. All right, so put some garlic in there. Put some pepper in there. Yeah, I like immediately went out to the store after breakfast because I ran out of pepper at breakfast. A little bit of pepper. There's the garlic and the pepper. Chili powder. Cayenne pepper. I am just about out of cayenne pepper too. Crazy. I had 2 of these jars a couple years ago. It's just about done. Cayenne pepper, onion powder. I'm going to put onions in it, but we're going to do onion powder. Well, what happened to you? Onion powder. Paprika. Red pepper flakes. And some cumin. Cumin is the magic ingredient to tacos and stuff like that. Now I need to go see if I missed anything. I missed the oregano. I think I've got some. I don't know. I have ground oregano, so just a hair. Not my favorite stuff. Just a little bit is all you need there. And that's it. And then you swirl it around. And for some reason, this does better than putting it in one by one. Let's go back over to the stove. Boy, that smells good now. Alright. See if it's melted just a little bit. Alright, see how we're doing. So if you look at this, it looks like more beef than it really is. It's only about 4 ounces. But there's hardly any fat in it. Alright, so now we're going to put some onions in to cook with it. Quite a bit. There we go. Now I've got an already open jar of jalapenos, so I'm going to put the rest of those in along with a little bit of jalapeno juice. There we go. Why I bought the extra jar of jalapenos this morning. I thought this might use all of them. And I love these jalapenos on pizza as well. So we got some more of that. That looks tasty. Alright. Look at how that expanded. Just a little bit of hamburger. Now we've got some vegetables and jalapenos. So there's the spice mix. And this needs to simmer, so I'm going to put a little bit of water in it and then let it simmer down. I need to do some dishes too, so that's why it's going to simmer for a minute. Plus, it helps the spices get all over the beef. Alright, so this is what we're doing. Should have got some cans of tomatoes while I was asleep. Oh, maybe next week. Alright, so this is just going to simmer. I'm going to do some dishes, so I'll be back in a minute. Alright, this is just about done. Take a look, folks. It looks amazing. And there's even a lot of it without the addition of the tomatoes that I thought I was going to use. Next week, I got to get some cans of tomatoes. I hope they're on sale. Probably should have got some vinegar, too. I didn't do it. All right, so let's put these nachos together. All right, now I'm ready, I think. Or not. All right. I have the worst luck with silverware. I really do. I'm like, get it done. I'm like, okay, it's perfectly clean. I pick it up and check it one last time, and nope, I didn't get it. All right, now I'm ready. Good grief. Okay. So I got these chips. These used to be $2 a bag, and I think they used to be $1 a bag way back when. The price of these just keeps going up, 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 up. Let's put some chips on the plate. Now, if I weren't starving, I'd probably take 2 minutes and go ahead and toast them, but I'm starving. So here's my hamburger stuff. Here. That's probably plenty. Yeah, I got my queso cheese. I should have got all of this yesterday. I don't know why I didn't. Cheese. And sour cream. And I got this sour cream because it was the one on sale. All the other sour creams of this size were much more expensive. And the sour creams that were cheaper and smaller were like the price difference with the sale. It wasn't going to be worth it. All right, so we're going to put some sour cream on here. I haven't had sour cream in a long time. I actually like taco sauce a little bit better than I like salsa. I used to like salsa better, but the last few jars of salsa I've had over the last couple of years just haven't really done it for me. They're not, just don't seem good. All right, with taco sauce. All right, there it is, folks. There's my nachos. I'm going to put some cottage cheese on there, too, I think. On the side, if I can find a side of the plate to put it on. But let's see here. Is it any good? Well, the chip is okay. I like it. The only thing that would make it better is if I would have toasted the chips with the cheese on top. But I am starving, so that did not happen. Alright, I could not find the corner of the plate. Okay, folks. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.